Hi everyone. In this video I would like to discuss the silver lining to our toxic world. Many of us have heard the saying about dark clouds having a silver lining. Well, in this case, the planet that we live on has plenty of these dark clouds, these factors that are threatening or harming our health. This includes all kinds of toxins that are present in the environment, things like heavy metals, pesticides, the pollution of our air, our food, and our water, ionizing radiation from nuclear technologies, and then of course there's a lot of electromagnetic pollution with our modern technology, and psychological pollution in a sense with the stresses of living in this society. Stresses such as war, financial stress, relationship stress, trauma, other things that are creating stress in our lives. So we're all dealing with different kinds of stresses and toxins, and this is usually having some effect or impact upon our health. Sometimes it's somewhat subtle, so we might just have less energy than we would like. We might have more frequent colds or flus. We might have aches and pains. Of course, there are some more severe forms of illness that people get as a result of these different stresses and toxins. So people could have chronic immune system conditions. They might get cancer, allergies, diabetes, different genetic disorders. All of these different conditions could in some way be related or connected to the different toxins and stresses that we encounter. I started off this discussion by saying that there's a silver lining. The silver lining, in a sense, comes from an understanding that necessity is the mother of invention. So when we have challenges, we'll look for ways to deal with those challenges, to in some way confront or overcome those particular challenges. Living in a very stressful and toxic world, we end up seeking out and finding a very wide variety of resources to help us confront and overcome those challenges. This means we're learning more and more about food and nutrition, about nutrients and herbs, about frequencies, how they can either negatively or positively influence or impact us. So different forms of vibrational healing, such as hands-on healing, sound healing, light and color healing. We're learning about psychology and psychosomatic conditions, how the mind affects the body, how our consciousness has an often direct impact on our physical health. So the specific connections between emotions, between psychological patterns and beliefs, and the various conditions or illnesses that we might manifest. So in this period of our history, of our civilization, we have an enormous amount of information and understanding about different solutions for addressing these health concerns, for helping detoxify our bodies, our energy systems, and our consciousness. These different resources and solutions come in many different ways. Some of them come from our more technologically oriented resources. So we might be able to study what's happening biochemically in the body We might see how different compounds in our food and different herbs, different nutritional supplements can help the body clear out different forms of toxins. We're also discovering things from an energetic level, so we can see how different sounds, different colors, different types of frequencies are affecting our bodies as well as our mental and emotional states. And we're also discovering this ancient form of wisdom concerning spiritual healing, how our consciousness affects our body and our energy system. So we're learning about the meridians from Chinese medicine. We're learning about chakras, about nadis, different aspects of the energy system that were understood in ancient Ayurvedic medicine. We're learning about the luminous energy field, the light body, the aura, and how that relates to our soul and our spiritual essence. Different indigenous cultures and shamanic traditions have brought to us lots of wisdom and understanding about this topic. So we can access information from these different traditions or different forms of medicine. We could call this holistic healing or holistic medicine, since it addresses the physical, the emotional, mental, and spiritual levels of who we are. By accessing all of these levels, we have a wide range of resources to use to help ourselves heal, to overcome various conditions that we've experienced. The more toxins that we've encountered, the more we've sought out this knowledge, the more we've manifested a variety of illnesses, the more we've sought to understand their causes and to identify different types of solutions that we can use to help us restore our health. Thus, we may sometimes complain about how toxic our world is. We may kind of feel sad or disturbed by that, but at the same time, creation provides the other polarity to balance things out. It provides healing resources for us, and we can access and put into practice these different forms of healing to, in a way, overcome or transcend these challenges that we've been facing. Let's focus on those positive, on those helpful aspects, on these resources we can use to regain or maintain our health. For those that are interested in learning more about holistic health and the variety of resources that are available to bring us this healing, this greater sense of well-being, I invite you to visit my website at www.phinsights.com. That's PHINSIGHTS.com. For now, I'd like to wish each of you a wonderful day. Namaste.